Good morning, all. I'm Kamla, Assistant Professor from CSC Department. Today I'm explaining about Java packages. So, what is a package? Package is a group of similar types of classes, interfaces, and sub packages. Package in Java can be divided into two categories called as built-in package and user-defined package. So some of built-in packages in Java we have Java, Lang, AWT, JavaX, String, Net, IO, Util, SQL, etc. So these are some of the built-in packages. Why are going to using these packages? Before going to that, first of all, we discuss the architecture of uh, packages. Okay, so in Java language, Java is one package. Under this Java, we have the sub packages are called as Lang package, Util package, AWT package, applet. So all these are some of the sub packages. So the Lang package, when we are going to using this Lang package, suppose you are trying to writing a class in the Java program is called system. So whenever you are going to using this system class in Java, then we should import a package is called Lang. And similarly, you want to define a data type or you want to define a class of string type, then we should import a package is called Lang package. And similarly, you want to read some data from the keyboard and you want to display some output on the screen. So then we need a package is called IO package, input output package. And similarly, you want to represent any list class is called array list class, then we need a package is called util package. Similarly, to implement map class, we need a package is called util package. Similarly, you want to create any graphical user interface or any component like a button, checkbox, radio button. So you want to create any type of event or component, then we need a package is called AWT. So this is the architecture of this Java packages. And what are the advantages of these packages? Java package is used to organize classes and interfaces so that they can be easily maintained. First and second point, Java package provides access protections, and this Java package removes naming collisions. So these are the advantages of Java package. Okay, so this package is nothing but a group of classes and interfaces, and this Java packages provides access protections. So in Java, we have a four types of access specifiers: public, private, protected, and default. And the next one is called as Java package removes naming collision. So these are the advantages of packages. Now, what are the types of packages we have in Java? So in Java, we have two types of packages called as user-defined package and built-in package. So first of all, we discuss about user-defined package. User-defined package means the package which is defined by the user or which is defined by the programmer is called as a user-defined package. And built-in packages, the packages which are already implemented at the development of Java language or the packages which are implemented by Java soft people is called as built-in packages or predefined packages. Okay. Now, first of all, we'll move to user-defined package. How to declare or how to implement this user-defined package, we'll discuss. Okay. So, this user-defined package is defined by using a keyword is called as package. Package is a keyword which is used to define user-defined package. The package keyword is used to create a package in Java, or which is used to create a user-defined package. So here I define my package. its name is called mypack. Public class simple. As usual, I written my Java program. Public class simple. So begin public static void main. The execution of the program begins from main system dot out dot println. So here I'm trying to display message is called welcome to package. Next, once the implementation of this user defined package is over, then how to compile? So the compilation of package is did by the following steps. First step, Java C, that is nothing but a Java C compiler, Java compiler, Java C minus D dot simple dot Java. So what is this Java C minus D? So the minus D is a switch that tells the compiler where to put the class file. That is, this minus D represents the destination, where to put this class file simple. Once you are compile the program which is converted into class file. So where to put this class file in the directory. So it gives the destination. So once that compilation is over, then how to run this package? So the package can be run by Java pack by using this Java space Java space mypack dot simple. Here mypack is nothing but my package name. Simple is nothing but my class name. So generally, to run this Java program, simply we are going to using Java, the keyword Java after that class name. But to run this user-defined package, we need the keyword Java space the name of the package dot simple. So like that, we can compile and execute user defined package. So this is about user defined package. Now coming to the built-in packages. So I already told built-in packages are nothing but the packages which are predefined or which are already implemented in a Java language. So what are the built-in packages we have in Java language? Okay, so these are the few built-in packages called as java.lang package. Okay, so this package contains language support classes, for example, which defines primitive data types, comma, math operations. So whenever you are trying to implementing any mathematical application or you are trying to implementing a primitive data types, any of the primitive data types. So in that cases, then we are going to importing a package is called java.lang package. Next here I have a package is called java.io. So this contains classes for supporting input and output operations. So whenever you are going to implementing any input and output functions, then we should import a package is called java.io package. The next package is called java.util. So, which contains utility classes. Okay. So, whenever you're trying to implementing a data structures like linked list, hash table, dictionary, date, temp, to implement or to perform operations on all these data structures, we need to import a package is called java.util package. Now, the next package is called java.applet. So, this java.applet contains classes for creating an applet. Okay, applet is a small program. To create this applet, we need to import a package is called java.applet. The next one is called java.awt. So why you are using this AWT? To create any graphical user interface components like buttons, menu, list, all these components are trying to using in your program, then we should import a package is called java.awt. Next one, java.net contains classes for supporting network operation. So to implement any network operations in the program, then we need to import a package is called java.net package. So this is about the package. So package is a group of classes and interfaces. The packages are divided into two categories: user defined package and built-in packages. User defined package means the programmer or the user can define his own package and he can execute the package. And built-in packages means already the packages which are implemented in Java language only we are using built-in packages. Okay, this is about the packages in Java. Thank you.